So about 4 weeks ago, I was on the phone with my girl Hannah. I'm starting to hear like little moans and hard breathing. I'm not stupid. I think my girl was with another dude. She's up in there having sex with someone else. I definitely confronted her about it. You're crazy, you're tripping, like there's nobody here, it's just me. Like I done a lot. I don't know if this is her get back for everything I done, cause I mean, I'm not innocent. Hannah and I have been together for almost a year. You know, we've been going back and forth, off and on, arguing, we're cool, arguments, we're cool. Like, sometimes things got so bad, like I went and got revenge on her, posted a sex tape. I posted it on Facebook because, I mean, the fight I got so bad and the way she did me, it's like, all right, the only way I know how to really get back at you is to go ahead and expose you. So I exposed the sex tape on Facebook, the videos of her performing oral sex on me. Well, I basically told her I was gonna do it. I told her, like, you wanna play with me, all right? I'm the worst one to ever try to like play with. So I went and did it. Had to be a man on my word, unfortunately. Yeah, it was on Facebook a couple hours and it got taken down. I never intended on getting back with her after that. If her feelings were hurt, I didn't care. How she felt about it, didn't care. Well, a couple months go by, we get back together. Even after all this, we went down to the courthouse and we got married. Still, I guess she's hell-bent on proving her innocence. I just want to know if I married a hoe. I've cheated before, told her about it. I cheated twice, but I flirt a lot and she hates it. She always thinks I'm flirting with someone, so she wanted to come on here to prove her innocence. Let her do it. But I refused. I mean, yeah, I told her I'm not going to take one. I don't need to take one. She doesn't want me to take one. Cool, whatever.
Hannah, when did you get married?
2 weeks ago.
And 2 weeks later, you're on the Steve Wilkos Show crying. Doesn't seem right. Why did you get married if you're in so much pain?
I really, really love him.
But why are you crying right now?
Because I'm embarrassed that he would even make me do this. Like, I watch your show all the time. I never thought it would be me.
So you're here to prove what?
That I'm not having sex while he's on the phone with me with my son in the room. That I never did anything to deserve anything he ever did to me.
What?
And that he didn't marry a hoe.
I can't imagine this is the first time you're feeling like this. And I just got a question, why did you get married?
Because I love him and I wanted to prove to him that I actually...
I know, but you love him, but you're in pain. 2 weeks? 2 weeks is still like honey. I mean, you should be on your honeymoon right now. And you're crying on my stage. Now, Gerald does say during a phone conversation, he thought he heard another man in the background.
He recorded me while we were on the phone. I didn't even know. He's like, he shows me all these recordings. Yeah, like 6 recordings, and I didn't hear anything in the background. Nothing at all.
But he said, I heard what? You having sex?
He said I was moaning, and he heard a man in the background groaning, and there really was no man there.
And I would assume most mothers aren't having sex with their children around. So I have a daughter. How do I get her never to make a sex tape?
Just don't do it, no matter what, no matter how much.
Because you did it, right? And I'm just curious, why did you do it?
It's not like I chose to do it. Like, it was just in the moment.
Right, but I'm saying you knew he was recording you, right? Didn't you say, I really don't want this being filmed?
There's really no saying no to him.
What does he do to catch you cheating?
Record me.
But just over the phone, or?
Over the phone. Or one time he came home and he was opening the closet, like in the bathroom door, looking behind doors, looking in the clothes, even lifted the bed up and looked under the bed, like, and looked outside. Like, he really does make me happy because I do have a lot going on in my life. And he distracts me from everything else that I have in my life.
How does he make you happy? Because I'm really seeing somebody that's really broken up right now. Aren't some things when somebody does too kind of like unforgivable?
I'm a really forgiving person.
I know exactly what you sound like when you're having sex. You sounded just like you were when you with me. Like, come on, dude. You really have to go this far?
Yeah.
All right. All right, whatever.
What is she doing wrong?
I'm coming back from dropping my son off. All I hear is her moaning in the background. I hear her whispering, be quiet, shh. Like, come on, man. You had somebody there. You don't, your son, then you're talking.
So I can hear you. Because you always talk about how my kids are loud.
No, that wasn't your son. I know exactly what he sounds like. Nah, you're not going to tell him, shh, breathing all hella hard, like, nah.
Well, why, okay, so you're very upset that she's allegedly having sex with some guy while she's talking to you on the phone, but you married her 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. I mean, I thought she's somebody I can trust, and then it's just...
No, you didn't think that. You thought that you can't trust her, and you still married her. Why would you do that? Why would you marry somebody, commit to spend the rest of your life with somebody you don't trust?
She's busy trying to convince me I believe it, and then I don't.
Is this an act right? Is this an act right now?
No.
Well, I mean, if you're coming out saying you screwed 2 girls, you did this, you did that, you got a girl pregnant, why wouldn't she, in her anger, say, you know what? Yeah, hell with you. Yeah, I did screw 3 guys. Why wouldn't she say that?
If I came out and told you, had the heart to even tell you what I did, what else am I going to hide?
So you want me to lie to you and tell you I did something I didn't?
Do you have any proof at all that she cheated on you?
Nah, I had recordings, but me and her had argued about it so much, she just delete it, so fine, all right, I'm gonna delete it.
I told you to bring them to the show.
You said you would, you told me to delete it way before you even brought the show up. And
but why would you delete? Why would you delete evidence if you?
Just because I was just tired of the arguing.
So you deleted her having sex with a guy. You had recording proof of her having sex with a guy. Do you feel bad that you posted on Facebook the tape of her?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I never expected to be back with her after all that.
Are you two ever happy with each other? Yeah. When is that? Tell me a good story. When's the last time you've been happy?
When he doesn't accuse me.
No. I want you to tell me a night that was just great. You, him, you were happy, laughing. Everything was wonderful. Tell me the last time that happened.
We hardly ever do anything just us, because I have kids.
Well, I understand, but there's got to be some moments when the 2 of you are alone. Why don't you tell me a happy time?
Happy time? Just laying in the bed with her at night, watching movies, laughing, joking around, you know, tickling, playing with, you know, just enjoying each other's company.
What do you love about her?
That I put her through hell.
No, come on.
Nah, like, honestly.
I mean, that sentence started off really bad.
Honestly, she's somebody who's been there for me no matter what.
Yeah, it really sounds like it. And this is for all the young girls out there who hopefully watch the show. Don't make sex tapes. Just say no matter how much they say they're not going to show anybody, do anything. Don't do it. Don't put naked pictures. If you don't want anybody ever to see it, don't do it. Hannah came here and took a lie detector test, and we asked her, during your 8-month relationship with Gerald, have you had sexual contact with any other person, male or female? You answered no. During your 8-month relationship with Gerald, have you had sexual intercourse with any other person, male or female? She answered no. Have you ever snuck men into your home in order to have sexual activity, contact, or intercourse with them? She answered no. The results came back all the same to each question, and it came back that your wife, Hannah, told the truth. You have to draw a line in the sand and say, the next time you question me like that, I'm out. Because if there's no consequences for bad behavior, what would stop anybody from keep repeating it? Nothing. So call my producers on your 1-year wedding anniversary, all right? I'm curious to see if it lasts. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. Ariel and David were together. 3 years, and they have a 1-year-old son together. But they broke up because she found out he was cheating. And then she found out she was pregnant again. She was still upset about David cheating, so she had revenge sex with one of his cousins. Now, her daughter is only 2 weeks old, but because of her revenge sex, David does not believe he is the father. Take a look.
Ariel and I was together for 3 years, and I thought I was going to spend the rest of my life with her, and then it turned into fighting. She thought I was cheating. So out of revenge, she slept with one of my cousins. And that's when I began to have my doubts. I don't feel like Ariel's 2-week-old baby is mine. Ariel and I have a 1-year-old son. He is just the greatest thing ever. He makes me feel good. He calls me dad. I video call him. He just makes my day. The feelings I have for my son, it is not the same for this baby. I haven't saw the baby face to face, but there is no connection between me and her. Ariel's grandmother, Linda, is always getting in our business and telling Ariel what to do. And I don't like the fact that she likes to rule over Ariel. So every time I go see my son, Ariel is touchy and feely. And I don't really appreciate that.
So you cheated on her.
Yes.
And why did you do that?
Well, it's because the same way like how she felt with me, I wasn't getting like enough attention, or she wouldn't talk to me, or, you know.
So it wasn't the same romantic, crazy love in the beginning?
No.
And so you found a girl that was giving you a little attention and you slept with her, right?
Well, I was talking to the girl for a while, then.
Well, why didn't you break up things before you slept with somebody else?
Well, she was also, sometimes that she's bisexual, so obviously, like she would feed me to somebody. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
So, like,
Ariel would push you in the arms of another woman?
Not push me into the arms. She would be, oh, hey, look at her, or whatever.
Yeah, for herself, not you. What's going on here, David? Do you even want to be with Ariel anymore? Or you moved on?
I moved on. Yeah. I have a new girlfriend.
All right. So when she finds out that you are having sex with another girl, she gets mad and she sleeps with your cousin, right?
Yes.
All right. Let's meet Ariel. Hi, Ariel.
Hi.
Why did you sleep with his cousin?
I slept with his cousin to make him feel how I felt when he cheated on me.
Right. But
I know that's not right to do.
Well, I don't think anybody minds you doing a little revenge sex, but, with the family member, that really cuts deep, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
And was the cousin happy?
I'm assuming. I'm not sure.
Did he act happy?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. Were you happy?
At the moment, yes.
Okay. And like David really's not giving me good answers about he's not seeing his son, he doesn't give you money. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, to me, he doesn't do nothing for his kid, for both of them. And the only thing he's ever done is paid for 1 can of formula for him, and that's it.
Why would you have another child with this guy?
Because I thought things were going to be different. Because he told me at the beginning if I would get pregnant by him again, that we would get married and start our family together.
And instead, he slept with somebody else?
Yes.
Yeah. Can we talk to Grandma? Hey, David, blink your eyes if you can hear me. Grandma, what do you want to say to David?
Well, I think he ought to grow up. quit getting women pregnant. That's absolutely not a way to do. That's not what you're supposed to do, David. Come on, we've had this conversation. You know better. See, I even tried giving him condoms so she wouldn't get pregnant again, and he obviously didn't use them.
Oh my God. David, you really don't want to be on the show, do you?
I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Does anything matter to you in your life?
Yes.
Yeah. What? Well, give me one
Your
thing.
kids should matter.
Give me one thing that really matters in your life.
The kids that I know that are mine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
Okay.
Oh, my
So,
God.
David, I just want to tell you something. You missed your son's first birthday. I'm telling you right now, well, maybe it's a difference, but if I had to walk 3 hours to my kid's first birthday, I would have walked 3 hours. Or got a rusty old bike, or hitchhiked, or did whatever I needed to do to be at my son's first birthday. And you don't have a good excuse. And, you know, again, David, I don't think you're a bad guy, but you're probably a terrible father. And you're more worried about your girlfriend than your son. And to be quite honestly, Ariel, I think you'd be hoping that this test comes back and he's not the father. That it's the kissing cousin. The results for this little girl, you know, that wasn't planned, and now we have 2 children for Ariel, and you're not taking care of the one that was already here. The results are, David, you are the father of Ariel's 2-week-old daughter.
Okay.
What do you two want to say to each other?
Well, I'm very upset that he would deny my daughter. That's the only thing I'm upset about.
The only reason why I denied her about that
Because of your family. That's why.
She
Because
did
your
not.
family denied her.
She does not have my ears. She does not have my nose.
So-
All my kids look like me. Do not even start with me.
It doesn't matter if your kid doesn't look like you.
But she
All
doesn't.
that matters is the DNA.
All my kids look like me. Besides her.
Wait a second. How many kids do you have?
I have 4 young
5 kids. 3.
This is like a bad skit. He didn't even know how many kids he had. Oh my God. And wait a second. You have 4 kids now. Is that including the little girl?
No, that's not including the little girl. The
So now
little
you
girl
have
is
5. Now you have 5?
Yes.
And how about the other 3 children? Do you see them?
I do see my oldest.
What, are you just going around having kids with a bunch of different women?
No.
Yeah, gets them pregnant and leaves them.
Why
The
aren't
real
these
winner.
women sleeping with this bum to begin with? What, Ariel, tell me this. Why, as a woman, would any woman sleep with this guy?
I guess it's because of the sex. I don't know.
I mean,
I'm being honest.
it must be great because I can't see anything else redeeming about this guy. If David ever came back and wanted to have sex with you,
I would say no.
would you, Ariel?
Yes, I would actually.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like getting pregnant by him again.
Swear on a that you'll never have sex with David again.
No, I wouldn't say it ever again.
Oh my God!
But
Oh my God! Oh my God! You know what? I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
I would use protection
you
this time.
two deserve
That's
each
for sure.
other. Get married, have 1 million kids so that we can all pay for them. Good luck to both of you.
When I made my mistake, like I went to prison and I did, you know, I made a mistake. I owned up to my actions. I paid my debt to society.
What'd you go to prison for?
Writing bad checks.
Oh.
I
thought it was
did.
something exciting.
Right, right. No, writing bad checks.
So writing bad checks, I know that's kind of a serious offense, right?
Right.
And how much time you get for
I
that?
did a year.
Yeah.
A year to the day.
Did they sentence you for a year, or you got more?
Well, first I
time
got
off?
probation, and then after probation, I had violated that 3 times, and then the third
Writing more bad
violation.
checks?
No.
Oh.
The third violation is when the judge sentenced me to prison. Before I went, or while I was in jail, before I got transferred to prison, I was talking to Michael on the phone, and he told me that he's going to be there for me, and he's not going to leave me. Right, and he's going to be there this whole time, and he'll wait for me. He loves me, and
you're not married.
No, we were married.
Oh, you were married?
Yes, we were married when I went to prison. And so I was like, look, I'm going to give you a hall pass. You're a man. You have needs. I'm not going to be there. Go sleep with whoever you want to sleep with. I understand.
Okay.
I know that sounds so
no,
bad.
I'm saying, wow, that's pretty nice of you.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I made the mistake of going away.
But what I'm saying is, wouldn't that torture you while you're in jail, like wondering who he's with?
I asked him not to tell me.
This is a picture from your wedding day.
Oh, yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And how long? When did you guys get married?
We got married in 2010.
Okay,
But
2010. And then when did you go to jail?
I went to prison in 2013.
Yeah. See, you just don't remind me of a girl that's a jailbird.
I know.
Come on.
I know. And
You're not going to, stab me right now.
No, no, absolutely not.
How's the food?
It was nasty.
Yeah, everybody says that.
Yeah, it was
Every
really
person I've
nasty.
ever talked to about prison, they said the food's bad.
Yeah, it was really nasty. Well, if Michael would have been there for me, I would have had money on my commissary.
So he never came visit you?
He never came to visit me.
In the whole year?
The whole year I was there, he never came to see me. He didn't put any money on my
Not
account.
one time?
Not one time.
So he knows you're in prison?
Yeah.
Like you kiss goodbye, like they're taking you away?
Yeah,
and what does he say to you?
I'll wait for you. I love you. I'll be here for you.
And you said, don't forget about that hall pass I gave you.
You're right. So,
He couldn't get you peanut butter.
yeah, nothing. Like my parents had to support me. Through one of my friends, I had called her and she told me about it, that it was all over Facebook that he was with this girl. So I had called him and I asked him, and he told me that he was, and that
And
they
your
were living
conditions,
together.
my wife told me, was you can sleep with whoever you want.
Just don't get
but
them
don't get
pregnant.
in a relationship and don't get them pregnant.
Exactly.
And he broke both of them.
Exactly.
What a dumbass that guy is.
I guess. And we've been trying to have kids now for 8 years, and I just recently found out that I can't have kids. So finding that out 3 months before I came home.
That had to be tough. Oh, you found that from like a prison
His
doctor?
sister. His sister told me that it was going around his girlfriend's work that she was pregnant.
Right.
And I called him and I confronted him about it and I asked him, and he told me yeah. And nobody understands what it's like to be in prison until you're there. Like, you're so alone in a crowd full of people, and it's like your world stops. Like, everything for me stopped. My relationship stopped, my friendship stopped, everything stopped. But everybody else's world continued to go on.
Life goes on.
Exactly. And I gave him the ultimatum.
Was he contacting you while you were in prison?
The whole time that I was there, I was working in the kitchen making 13 cents an hour because he didn't send me any money. All the money that I got from working in the kitchen, which was roughly about $22 a month, I put half of that on the phone, which was about $10, and the other $12 I put towards like my needs, like shampoo, conditioner, stuff like that. And that got me like 3 phone calls a month.
And he never sent you 1 cent?
Not 1 cent.
Did he work while he was out?
He did. He had a job pretty much the whole time I was there. Yeah.
I'm going to kick this guy's ass.
I'll admit it.
Really? Seriously?
I'll admit it.
Why?
I'll admit it that I wasn't the best husband, all right? But you left stories apart. You left your parts of your life out. What about the guy that called me and told me that he had slept with you? What happened with that, huh?
When I asked him, what did we do? What did he say? He didn't say nothing.
He doesn't know.
He didn't say nothing.
Bull smack, because he told
Bull
me
snack?
you know what we did. Smack.
Oh, bull smack.
He told you. You know what we did.
Then why didn't he
what
come
said.
right out
He
and say
doesn't
it?
have to say it.
Yeah, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
He doesn't have to say it.
Did he tell you
Okay.
this when she was in jail?
No. We were all out. And we were all out.
And he comes up to you and goes, hey, I slept with your wife.
Well, no. See, I had heard it from a friend of mine, and then I confronted him. Well, I told him I was at work, and then I had her call. And I was like, all right, well, ask him about that time
You're
that
like
you guys
on a
had
three-way,
sex.
right?
Well,
You're-
no, it was her on the phone on speaker.
And he didn't know you were on.
No, he didn't know I was on.
Okay,
So,
that's
like-
right there is a very big right there.
Well, look, okay, how much hurt and pain you caused me at the beginning, okay? So therefore, I thought to myself, what am I missing? You know, I thought I was missing something, you know? I thought,
That's
did I deserve?
why I gave
did
you
I
a hall
deserve
Why'd you stay married to her if she hurt you so bad?
Did I deserve
Why'd you stay married to her?
Why'd you even get married
even
to me?
even though we have our bad times, when it's good, it's good.
Okay, so when it's good, it's good. She goes to jail, you don't visit her, you don't send her any money. Because something that she did to you when you first got together?
Well, it can't be that. I mean, it happened for 4 years.
And not only that, she goes, while I'm away, sleep with whoever you want. But just don't get anybody pregnant and don't fall in love with them. She's giving you a pass to, like,
do whatever.
Screw 100 chicks.
Do whatever.
Well,
and you did the
I know.
2 things
But
I asked you not
why
to do.
do I want to go screw 100 chicks and could wind up with a million STDs? And when I can screw.
Did you ever hear of
one,
condoms?
You know?
Obviously not.
Okay, Michael came here, and the first thing he did, he stated he sexually touched his wife's friend. Did you know about that? When you say sexually touched her, what does that mean?
She left me alone with a girl, and she was like, all right, have sex with her while I'm gone. I'm going over to the gas station. Have sex with her. Have sex with her. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
I don't remember ever saying that.
Oh, you don't remember that when she was staying at our apartment?
No, I don't.
Okay, yeah, well, it happened, but still.
Okay.
So anyways, so she ends up taking off her pants, and I just touched her. That's all. That's it.
Okay, that's enough. In the last month, we asked him, have you had any sexual activity with the woman you impregnated when Crystal was in jail? He answered no. He told the truth. No applause. Good job. You're learning. Since being married, have you had sexual physical contact with more than 5 other women? He said no. He did not tell the truth.
Really? 5? 5?
Since being married, have you had sexual intercourse with more than 4 other women? He said no. He did not tell the truth.
I swear to God.
Oh.
She confessed to cheating on her husband with 1 male since they've been married. Did you know about that? Mm-hmm. Okay, he knows about it. Besides 1 male, since being married to Michael, have you ever had sexual physical contact with any other men? She answered no. Besides 1 male, since being married to Michael, have you had sexual intercourse with any other men? She answered no. And the results for Crystal's lie detector test is that she told the truth. Honestly, the cheating doesn't even bother me as much as the non-caring that you were rotting away and he never bothered to come see you, never made sure you got something to eat, never anything.
Nothing.
A year is a long time.
Very long time.
And you know, like the screwing around or whatever, you gave him a pass. I can't, I think that's very generous of you. But I think now that you've been out of jail and the way he's treating you, by the way, not letting her have a cell phone and, controlling her Facebook page and all. If I was her, I would tell you, who are you? Tell me what you've done in your life that you could tell anybody in the world what to do. Who are you? Are you Batman? I don't know about it.
She's the one who chooses to stay.
What?
She's the one who chooses to stay. I've given her out.
But what makes you treat another human being, one that loves you, and you say, you can't have this, you can't do that?
Okay.
I'm waiting for the answer. Who are you? You know who you are? You're the guy who's going to get the hell off my stage. You are going to close the show and pick a door and say, I'm going back to, what's your husband's name again?
Michael.
Michael, or I'm going to try to start my life anew. But if you go pick with Michael, I say this, if you go out the door with Michael, I certainly hope that guy grows up and he appreciates what he has.
And that's where I gotta go, Steve.
So, good luck to you. You believe that Keyshawn stole money from you?
I do. I really do.
What? Tell me about that.
Okay, so it was an incident where I had money put up from me and Keyshawn going half on a car. The car was sold not by me. The person that sold the car gave me half of the money. Keyshawn found out and was so upset. In less than 24 hours, the money went missing.
You had cash?
I had cash. It was cash in my pocket.
Did you mind me asking how much it was?
It was like a couple $100.
Yeah, and you and Keyshawn were living together
We
at
was
this
living
time?
together. Nobody else was living with us but my baby. And I just had my baby at the time. And money went missing.
Did you ask Keyshawn?
I asked Keyshawn. He claimed he didn't know about it. He didn't know about the money missing, or he didn't take the money.
Anybody have access to your home?
No, nobody.
Why would he steal from you?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. And I would hate to have somebody like that around me in the future. I don't care if it was $1.
Yeah, people, if you're in your own home and somebody steals from you,
Exactly.
that's not a good thing.
Exactly.
So you broke up right after that, right?
Yeah, I just now had a baby. My son was 6 months old. This is my first child. I was going through a lot mentally, a lot. He didn't understand, we couldn't ever, communicate. And then that happened, I gotta go. I left,
What were you fighting about, other things other than the money?
Yeah, I just felt under pressure, so much was put on me. I kind of felt like I had 2 kids. He did help. Whatever I told him to do, he did. But do I really have to tell you everything to do? I'm still trying to figure this out myself, not only for the baby, but for me too.
Was it hard to break up with him?
It was so hard. It was really hard.
Yeah. Now, so you break up, and then you go look for a new job, right?
Yes.
And you find a good one, I heard.
Yes.
And they say, we can't hire you because...
I had pending assault charges on my name.
So they ran a background check on you,
Yes.
and they said, hey, you're facing felony assault charges, and you had no idea.
I had no idea whatsoever. I would have never imagined that on my name,
Yeah.
ever.
Did you look into it and find out who was pressing charges on you? Or?
I did look into it. So the lady called me back. She's like, your background came back and I cannot bring you on. I'm like, what? For what? And she's like, you have pending assault charges, felony charges on your name. And I'm like, maybe you're reading the wrong person. She said, no, Daenerys, right? And then I said, yeah. She said, she read back the 4 socials. And I'm just like, okay, cool. Can you please tell me, can you read into detail? And she's like, it's just saying assault, pending assault, and have the case number. So I'm like, can you please give me the case number? She gave me the case number. I hurried up and called the police station in the area, and they gave me the rundown of everything. They just said you have pending assault charges. Your court date is such and such. They didn't tell me nothing else. So I immediately start panicking because I...
Did they tell you who was
No,
filing
they
a
didn't
complaint
tell
against
me.
you?
They didn't tell me who. So much is going through my mind, or whatever. So I asked Keyshawn, and he's like, no, what? What are you talking about? I never pressed no charges on you. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna just wait until the court date. So I can't work during this whole time. Me and him still, I moved out. We're not living together. The baby is under my care. So I found jobs that don't run the background check, or whatever. I was working them. The court date was in 6 months, or whatever.
It's a long time to wait.
Exactly. I went to the court date. They dismissed it because they said the other person never came.
The complaint?
Yeah, the complaint never came, so they dismissed it. And
So
I went
you never
to court,
knew who the complaint
no,
was?
I went to court 3 times, and they dismissed it. The last time, she's like, all right, I'm just dropping it.
And you think Keyshawn did this?
I really do. That's the only person. I don't have a lot of friends. I don't have people that can, he was the only person that was close to me.
So you're kind of really on your own now.
Right.
Yeah. But you don't want him back.
I don't want him back, but...
You just want him involved with, you and the baby.
Physically with the baby, physically, yeah.
Speaking of physical, when's the last time you had sex with him?
Last night.
Last night?
Yeah, but...
So even if he passes, you're not here to entertain the thought of getting back together with him?
No.
Yeah. So if you don't want him back and you're really not going to take him back and he doesn't live by you, why is this important to you?
Because I want him to stop texting me, trying to, make me feel bad and trying to get back with me.
What does he text you?
Like, just stuff about how my son need both of us and...
Oh, so he definitely wants to be back with you.
Yeah.
It's really bad. I'm not seeing my son as much as I should. It's hard to sleep, you know. It's hard to stay on track, especially when I don't get to see him every day, you know. So it's hard, but, you know, I got to continue to go until I get it right. Me and Daenerys been together for about 7 years. We had a child together. And after that, we kind of like went our separate ways. Things started to become a bit rocky. One day she comes up and tells me that she misplaced $185. Daenerys asked me straight out, did I take her money? And I said no. I wasn't around at the time when that happened. Maybe she just misplaced it, but I felt like she just threw it on me. But because we were the only two in the house, but I'm pretty sure that she just misplaced the money. I mean, I'm always like a loyal guy. That's not really in my traits. So I did feel like she didn't know who I was at that point, and she just made me feel like she don't trust me. We got into a big fight, ended up breaking up. She put a restraining order on me, and at that point, she had more custody of my son than me. And that's where things began to go bad at that point, because I was really frustrated that she did that behind my back, because I was unaware of that at the time. So after the restraining order thing, she thought I put assault charges on her. She called me one day stating that she received a letter in the mail that I pressed charges on her. I ain't know anything about it. All I was trying to do is get my custody situation figured out and get the restraining order dropped. Anything about assault, I don't know. Even though we broken up, I mean, I still have love for her because she take care of my son. I just wish things would get better. Hopefully these questions, my answers, my truth will help everything balance out, because I really want to be in my son's life and I don't like how things are going.
How you doing?
I'm okay.
Had a good time last night? Now, you know, you guys were in this relationship. You're together, you have a baby. In your words, why do you think you broke up?
I mean, I feel like a lot of people, we let a lot of people inside of our relationship, family, friends, etc. We've been together since grade school, damn near.
Yeah. You'd like to get back together?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I filed the assault charge, but it was only in retaliation to, I was just trying to get the charges dropped, get the restraining order dropped.
Oh, she had a restraining order against
you. A temporary restraining order.
For what?
Temporary.
For what?
Because he's
the restraining orders.
Restraining order is nothing. I mean, we can't have no contact. I didn't want to keep arguing.
I couldn't see my son.
He came, when I left the house
or whatever.
But what did you tell the authorities to get a restraining order?
I just want a temporary restraining order to get a peace of mind because we keep arguing.
Yeah, but you had to say he did something.
No.
You can't just get a you can't just get a restraining order because you don't want somebody by you. Now, you came here, and the first part was the assault charges. And we asked you, did you take out fake assault charges on Daenerys? You answered yes. Are you the person responsible for the assault charges on Daenerys she faced in 2022? You answered yes. Did you fabricate and lie to get the assault charges on Daenerys to get even with her? And you answered yes. So, shouldn't do that. Shouldn't do that. So then we went on to give him a lie detector test about the missing money. Mm-hmm. Did you steal $185 that Daenerys received from her grandmother? He answered no. Did you ever take any money of Daenerys without her knowledge and permission? He answered no. Do you know for sure who stole the $185 belonging to Daenerys? He answered no. The results came back all the same to those three questions, and it came back that Keyshawn told the truth. You are a good dad, so I don't have to tell you to do that. She says you are a good dad. So you just keep doing that. Be supportive of her. Try to make her life easier because she's kind of a single mom, right? And then maybe you get to a point where you put all this past, and maybe the door opens. Maybe it doesn't, but maybe it does. But whichever way she decides, you got to accept that.
With all of this going on, it was kind of hard for me to be able to be there for my son, even though I'm doing the work for my son because of the friction. And obviously, her thinking that I'm stealing and all that type of stuff. Now that that's clear, honestly, whatever happens is cool with me. I just want to take care of my son and be with my son.
Thanks for coming.
My twin sister have been in a relationship with Carrington since we've been in high school. And she's finally had a baby by him. I don't understand why he's denying his baby when my nephew looked just like him.
Me and Audra was together for about a year before we had broke up. Then as soon as we broke up, not even a week or two later, she's already talking to other dudes. So in my mind, she must have been cheating on me at the time, because no way a female should be talking to another dude that quick if you actually love somebody.
Carrington started denying the baby when she moved on with her life. My sister ended the relationship and he got mad.
So after she broke up with me, I felt hurt and mad. I was heated. So I wanted to get back with her. I wanted her to feel the pain that she had made me feel. I had posted some pictures of her on the internet that wasn't appropriate.
He posted pictures of her being in some underwear and showing her breasts.
So I put them on Facebook and sent them to her relatives. And I admit that was wrong of me, but I just wanted to feel that hurt that she made me feel.
Soon as I saw him, I woke my twin sister Audra up and I told her about the pictures. She was more hurt than anything because that is the father of her child.
So I had also hacked into her Google account, changed all her passwords to everything, and start like just typing random stuff, posting her pictures, posting screenshots of her messages, talking about hoo-ha, all that other stuff to different guys. Because I just wanted to put her out there to let her see like the real her, let people see what she really about.
My feelings was more hurt, and I'm just up there like, why would you do it? I'm gonna step up and help my twin sister with my nephew. And if that means I have to break my back for my nephew, I will break my back for my nephew. Carrington haven't even seen his baby for 6 months. He missed out on my nephew learning how to walk. He missed his first birthday. My nephew is talking now. My nephew can eat regular food now. My nephew can do a lot.
I haven't been there because like there was so much bad blood that like I just gave up. I'm not gonna even lie to you, I gave up.
Carrington needs to recognize that this is his child. He needs to apologize to my sister, and he needs to step up and become a man, because this child deserves a father.
If this DNA comes back as I am the father, I wanna step up, I wanna be a man, I wanna get back the memories I lost, I wanna make new memories with him, I wanna be there for him, I wanna be able to take him out. If it comes back I am not the father, like, I'll be hurt. I'll be hurt.
He made my life a living hell since when I wanted to split up. We've been together since middle school, off and on. And ever since I wanted to split up, he decided to want to send my naked pictures all over my Facebook. I've been raising my son on my own since he was a newborn. I've been doing this all by myself, Steve.
When you discovered that he was sharing naked photos of yourself, what did you feel?
I was hurt. I was hurt because I never expect my son, father, to do that. I was really hurt, and I'm still hurt off that.
He keeps talking about how you hurt him. How did you hurt him? Just by breaking up with him?
By breaking up with him. I did not hurt him.
Right.
Because I wanted to move on better with my life while you didn't want to do nothing. That's not my fault that I have a future. I have goals. That is not my job to motivate you to have goals, and you should want that on your own.
When was the last time you saw his son?
6 months ago.
6 months ago?
6 months ago.
And I'm assuming that he gives you no money or...
No, he don't help me with nothing.
Do you ever see yourself back with Carrington?
No.
Really?
No.
I feel like there's some doubt on your part.
I mean, I do love him. He gave me my first kid. I don't know. It's just hard.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with feeling like you'd want him back. I mean, to be quite honest, being 21 years old, he doesn't seem like he's ready for this responsibility. Right. That's, you know, this is a woman that you love, right?
Yeah, I do love her to death.
Do you realize how much pain you caused her?
A lot. A lot. Can't even put it into words, you hear me? There's no way I could say sorry or apologize for anything I did.
If you love her so much, why would you deliberately try to hurt her?
Because at that time, I was like, you know, I was doing so much stuff, I wasn't focused. My goals was way off. I was rather party, do other stuff, smoke, do all the other stuff.
When your son was born, how did you feel about that?
I was happy, ecstatic. I'm about to be a first-time father with a boy, a son, a mini-me at that. At this point, though, it's like, if you really had love for me, you should never been in a relationship like 2 weeks after we done broke up. That was what I was going through, like. So I was like.
So you were just more hurt that you didn't have her anymore?
We was broke up for like a month and a half. I ain't talking to no females, no nothing.
I'm assuming she said she hasn't slept with anybody else at the time when she got.
No, at the time we was broke up, I had hacked her Facebook, going through her messages, you know, some crazy obsessed stuff.
When
I ain't gonna lie.
When you could, you know, conceived the baby,
yeah,
she wasn't sleeping with anybody else.
I don't know.
What I'm saying, so if it comes back and it's your son, you haven't seen the little boy in 6 months, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel bad about that?
It hurts. I ain't even see my little dude walk for the first time. I ain't seen him eat his whole solid food yet. I ain't even changed a pamper.
You're missing out on a lot of firsts.
A lot.
Yeah. In the off chance that you're not the biological father, what would happen?
I'll be hurt. Like, I ain't gonna even lie. Like, I can't even explain into words how I feel.
I wasn't talking to anyone after 2 weeks. I don't know where you get that from, but I wasn't talking to nobody after 2 weeks. Because why I was still stuck on you. You think I moved on that easy? After 2 weeks, I was talking to somebody? Seriously?
I don't know.
Would you still like to be with her?
Yes, I would. Like, she mean the world to me.
It's not gonna happen.
I'm
no,
not tripping.
It's not gonna happen because one, you shouldn't even link my naked photos out, and then you not only sent it to post it on my
all your
Facebook,
relatives.
you posted to random people, you posted to male relatives of mine, and then you not just posted, you said some stuff that shouldn't even be said to them.
Yeah, you're right.
I was hurt. You hurted me.
I know.
What the hell you mean? You come out here again and embarrass my daughter again? Yes. The first time you embarrassed her by putting her naked pictures on the damn website. I seen that. Everybody seen that. Yeah. What the hell wrong with you? Carrington, sorry can't fix this. Sorry can't fix this.
No, I can't. Do you want him to be the father of your grandson?
It is what it is.
Right.
If left up to me, if I could have controlled it.
Right. Only because
I would have stepped in the middle.
Because if this says that he is father, then you got this guy who caused great pain to your family, to your daughter. He's going to be tied with your family for the rest of your life.
And you know what? No, he won't. Because you know why? If he want to see his baby, call my phone. I will take you. I will bring your baby to you.
That's true.
You took a DNA test, Carrington. And the result of that DNA test is that you are the father.
Take that back to you. I told you.
Touch me.
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
Don't touch me.
You gonna man up and take care of your son?
Don't touch me.
Now you need to go put this on social media. And
yeah, you wanna post that? Post that on Facebook. Post that. I gave him multiple chances.
I would hate, you know, it's terrible that a little boy is not going to have his father in his life, but the fact that he's caused so much stress doesn't, you know, seem like he's taking this very seriously. And like you said, do you want the little boy?
I want my grandson get to know his father. I want that. Because I knew my father, she knew her father. I don't want my grandson to get deprived.
Do you plan on doing now for your son?
Mandatory, got to.
Not mandatory.
I know in my mind now.
Okay. You're saying mandatory as you as a man.
Go get a job, get on my grown man stuff.
So he showed me he could do better? then that's when I decided, do I want
And
him?
that's understandable. I
To
respect
see him
you
or
more
not.
that.
Thanks for
Think about
coming.
your child for
Love
life.
you. Sorry that happened.
I ran off the stage because at the end of the day, I felt less of a man. I feel like I had went out there and made a fool of myself. And in my heart, I knew he was my son, so like that's what hurt me most. I had to run off the stage. I was about to cry. Yeah, I feel guilty that I couldn't just hold him. I couldn't be a better dad than what I should have been. Like, my heart's heavy. Like, I can't even put into words because what can I say about missing out on a whole year of a child of mine life? Can't say nothing about it. Just gotta chalk it up to the game. Do better.
All I want to say to you is, get the hell off my stage.